Tina, welcome back to my channel to the video. In today's video, I'll be talking about mistakes that you guys are studying during before your test is an exam, and there are solutions to how to avoid them. So let's get started. Okay guys, the first mistake that most of you guys are doing is multitasking. Our brain is actually not possible to multitask at the same time, like listening to music, watching YouTube, going on your phone, anything. And yeah, it feels like you guys are actually doing all the things at the same time, but really you're just only switching back and forth and basically focusing on one thing into another. That really kind of doesn't work for you, and it will distract you a lot. And I think I already said, but you're wasting your brain power. And yeah, watching TV and studying should be all separate and never be done together. A solution to that is just turn it off. Just put away all of your devices, close out the music tab, and yeah. But if you really need to have something else to help you study, try listening to music like lo-fi, classical music, anything that does not have lyrics, because from my experience I get kind of really distracted when I have the lyrics. I sing through it, everything, and yeah, just make sure there are no lyrics and I'll help you. Okay guys, the second technique that you guys are doing mistakenly is passively reading the notes in the textbooks. So normally if you just first read your notes in textbooks, you probably get it at the same time because it's the first time really. But then it's really not a good effective study method for you guys. And yeah, when you read the lecture notes in the textbooks, it'll give you a false alarm, a false sense, because normally when you get a study guide, notes, and the textbooks, the notes and everything will probably look really similar to the exam. But at the same time, most often they are not the same information. Sure, they look similar, but the numbers, everything could be really different just because they look the same. And yeah, hopefully you guys are trying to get what I say. But yeah, just make sure you reread everything thoroughly. And most oftenly, math and physics would have these similar questions from the study guide and the actual test. So make sure to watch out for that. A solution for you guys is to do active learning, which is using flashcards, Quizlet, Kahoot, any multiple choice game, anything just to really help you. Okay guys, the third mistake that most of you guys are doing is using one method to study. There's no right or wrong way to start studying, but if you just use one method, it's really not gonna be helpful. If you have a pre-response question on your test and you only study multiple choice questions, it's really not gonna work out, and I really don't recommend that, you guys, because you guys are gonna be in big trouble. And yeah, so just don't only use flashcards, don't only study multiple choice, don't do this one question, don't do mini quizzes, don't do any like that. A solution for you guys is to start diversing and looking at all of these studying techniques that besides this one thing that you're doing. And yeah, these are to help prepare you for all these different methods that you guys study with. Just start trying all these different other study techniques and stuff like that. Plus, these are really helpful if you don't know any what kind of questions are on the test. They could be multiple choice, they can be pure response, they can be what's it called, draw and pick, calculations, anything like that. So yeah, following up to the previous mistake that you guys are using during studying, the fourth one is using only one source of information, such as only using your lecture notes to study, only using your textbook, only using the study guide, really. And yeah, because some tests are about the notes, but then some tests are about textbook and stuff like that. But it's better to start using all these sources that you have instead of just sticking to one of them, even though there probably just might be one. But yeah, it's better to be prepared instead of just relying on one of them. A solution to this is just using multiple sources, like I just said. The fifth mistake that most of you guys are doing is just picking up your phone. Really. Yeah, this is the most common one besides the multitasking. But yeah, picking up your phone all the time, really annoying. You can get really distracted, and you keep switching from your phone to your work, stuff like that. And this is really similar to the multitasking, where you're just wasting brain energy, power. Yeah, just don't do it. A solution to this mistake that you guys are doing is to disable all your notifications, so you guys won't really get distracted. Turn on do not disturb, or just put your phone away very far from you, so that as if you want to get it, you feel so lazy and you don't want to get up and go get it. For me, I turn on do not disturb. I literally just throw my phone across the room where my bed is, which is like back there. I throw in like the very back corner so I won't be able to reach it, and I know I'll get really lazy go get up. And yeah, the next mistake that most of you guys doing is just studying in the wrong order. Like, if the test is all you learn from the beginning from the semester to the end, maybe if you start from what you first learned, you get like a recap, a memory coming back, and you can just start from the beginning to all the way to the end, rather than if you start from the end, you know most of the stuff right because you just learned it. And most of them are just going to be probably really easy for you guys, and you just don't want to pick up those things. So it's best to start from the beginning and to the end. A solution to this is to prioritize the difficult task part and the important details, such as just if there are parts where you really don't understand, you want to study those points the most throughout the whole studying sessions. And also make sure to like choose one important detail from each section that you think is really important to the whole thing, and choose that one to study. And the last tip for you guys is attempting to do a study marathon. Like, if you're gonna try to attempt to study for 12 hours straight, chances are it's not gonna work. Like, I'm sure no human ever can really stay focused for 12 hours straight in one sitting, probably with no breaks at all, and just studying. Unless you're a really steady superhuman, then I guess you can, but really, chances are you're really not. A solution to this is to take breaks, because studying is like a marathon, and normally a marathon you're running, you should take breaks in between. Taking breaks will help you be more effective as possible. If you have a lot of material to really study quickly, just try to break it out, like this many minutes, hours per day, then same with the next day, stuff like that. But if you really need to study in a short period of time, I don't really say, but yeah, if you just have a short amount of time to study, try to like break it up in that day, like 20 minutes of studying or 15 minutes, and then you have like a 5-minute break and just keep going like that. And I'm sure these will really help you guys if you just, take breaks. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure to like and comment down below, and if you guys have my future videos, and make sure to subscribe. Bye!